Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Hope you guys are doing well today. In this video, I'm going to be talking about Hegic, providing a few insights and showing you some of the tools that I'm using at the moment to help optimize my experience and track all the profits I've made through staking my Hegic tokens, and also to track all the Hegic I've made by providing liquidity and exercising a few options. The Hegic protocol has been seeing significant user growth, and I fully expect this growth to accelerate. If you look at a centralized model like Durbit, the options volume on that platform has been exploding over the last month. And I think that volume has a lot to do with Bitcoin's price exploding and people expecting Ethereum to follow. And given my bullish outlook on the entire space, I think that rally is going to continue. And as options trading and DeFi become more popular and more widespread, I think Hegic is in a very good position to take up some of that market share. And for those of you guys that are my patrons, you know that I've been buying this token since the IPCO. I've been buying from 5 cents all the way to 15 cents. If you guys are interested in knowing my future picks, aside from joining my Patreon, the next best thing to do would be to join my Discord channel. As long as you're paying attention to the conversation, it won't be too difficult for you guys to figure out which tokens and which projects I'm interested in. With the intro out of the way, let's go ahead and dive into this video. So to begin this video, let me give you guys a quick tour of the website and show you guys the two main ways for you guys to take advantage of the liquidity mining incentives. Because within the first year, on a daily basis, they're going to be distributing approximately 1.7 million Hegic tokens to individuals providing liquidity and also people that are trading options on the platform. In other words, not only are they trying to bootstrap liquidity, but they're also trying to bootstrap a user base. And in case you guys weren't aware, our Hegic tokens are basically an IOU. After certain conditions are met, you're going to be able to swap them for Hegic tokens in a 1-to-1 ratio. So either one of two things need to happen. Either the cumulative on-chain trading volume has to hit 100 million, or by 11/11 of next year, phase 1 rewards unlock ceremony will take place over a 6-month period. And during this 6-month period, rewards will be unlocked on a weekly basis, approximately 4.1% of the phase 1 rewards per week. And you can actually buy Hegic tokens off the secondary markets. It's currently trading at approximately 9 cents, and the Hegic token itself is trading at 25 cents. And in my opinion, as we approach that $100 million mark, I expect the gap between the price of Hegic tokens and Hegic to slim down a little bit. So if you're looking to get a full lot, or if you're looking to get Hegic tokens on a significant discount, if you think there's a strong possibility that we're going to hit that $100 million mark, buying the Hegic token is almost like buying a call option on Hegic. But if you're looking to take full advantage of the liquidity mining program, again, there's two ways to participate. The first being simply buying a Bitcoin or Ethereum options contract. Now the premium is pretty big. The fees are probably the largest you're going to see in the industry. But the difference here is that, number one, of course, you're not going to have to do a KYC, but you also get rewarded in liquidity mining incentives via the Hegic token. About a few days ago, I bought a call option on Ethereum. I paid approximately $1,100 for it, and the Hegic I received as part of the liquidity mining incentive is now worth $150. So that's one way you guys can accumulate Hegic tokens, and if you're a pretty savvy trader, I'm sure you can make some decent profits in this bull market. Now the second way for you guys to accumulate Hegic tokens is by pooling your Bitcoin or Ethereum into the Hegic protocol. I do want to advise some caution because you can lose money by providing liquidity to the protocol. And the reason you can lose money is because if most traders are profitable and you don't have enough losers to offset the winners, all the profit is being taken from the pools. The net effect of having too many winners is that the pool is going to lose some of the fun. Now what you got working in your favor is that the cost or the loss is going to be socialized. And if you take a look at the analytics, you can see that as a whole, all the liquidity providers are in the negative. But the good thing is that you're getting a lot of Hegic in return. The estimated yields are projected to be above 200%, and you can redeem your Hegic tokens as soon as they're available in your account. And the hope is until the pool is able to become profitable, the Hegic tokens should offset all the losses, if not make you guys profitable at the same time. And despite losing some of my WBTC and small amounts of my Ethereum, since I started very early, I've already seen substantial profits for being a liquidity provider. And let's say you're somebody who's exercising options and you're also providing liquidity. If you wanted a bird's eye view, this page here tells you how many Hegic tokens you're holding, how many you have staked, how much they're worth, and the current USD value of those holdings. And if you scroll down here, you can see how much Hegic you've accumulated. And like I mentioned earlier, you can claim this at any time. And if you decide to provide liquidity in Ethereum, you'll be able to see your rewards here. If you wanted to see your rewards for trading options, you just click here and all your active options will be displayed here. And if you want to withdraw your Hegic tokens, you can do that on this page as well. Now in this next segment, I'm going to show you guys a tool or a dashboard that I'm using that makes managing and keeping track of all my Hegic and Hegic tokens very easy. Hegician.finance is the URL. The creator is a pseudo anon that's been involved in the development of Hegic protocols since its inception. Whoever this individual is very talented and ships products very fast. For example, he was one of the first projects to ship out a means or a method to pool Hegic tokens for a lot. And by the way, if you don't have the 888,000 Hegic tokens you need for your own lot, because by staking your Hegic tokens here, you'll be able to earn both Ethereum and WBTC, and it's actually undergoing a third-party audit by PeckShield. That doesn't mean it's going to be hack-proof or it's not going to have any bugs after they've completed their audit, but overall it does make the protocol more secure because you're having more eyes look through the code. But anyhow, coming back to Hegician.finance, you can see how much you've made in WBTC and ETH by staking your Hegic tokens in this protocol here. Because if you just use this interface and you click here, it'll show you how much ETH you've made and how much WBTC you made, and you can claim your profits here. But on this page, you'll see that, plus you'll be able to see its current USD value. And down here, you can see the total value of the Hegic that you have staked. JMontier has also integrated Zlot.finance. We're not going to talk about Zlot in this video. However, I did make a private video for patrons that will be going public within the next month. So stay tuned for that if you want to learn more about Zlot.finance. And all the way to the right here, you have Hegic.co, the main website for the platform. And so if you have 888,000 Hegic tokens that qualifies you to get a lot, your stats will be shown right here. And towards the bottom of the page, if you have any WBTC or ETH in the pool, you'll be able to see how much you've made or how much you've lost by just staking your assets into the liquidity pool. And at the bottom here, you'll be able to see how much Hegic tokens you've accumulated by staking your assets into the pool. Now do be careful because the price that he uses is for Hegic tokens. And remember, Hegic token and Hegic tokens are trading at different prices, and Hegic tokens aren't going to be redeemable right away. So the number that's going to be reflected here under total profits will be a little bit misleading. So to summarize this segment of the video, I like to use hegicstaking.co so I can take full advantage of the premium that's collected when any trader purchases a contract. And to review how much I've made in WBTC and ETH, and also to see how much Hegic tokens have accumulated for providing liquidity, I like to use Hegician.finance. Now in this last segment, I'm going to show you guys this analytics tool that I use to keep track of key metrics. For example, as I said earlier in the video, we need to hit that magic number of 100 million. Before this, a 6-month ceremony takes place where we can exchange our Hegic tokens for Hegic token. And given that we're halfway there, with growth just exponentially increasing, there's a possibility that we get there by December. And the reason it's important to follow this number is that as we approach closer to this number, I suspect that our Hegic tokens are going to be worth more and more. So that's why it's pretty important for you guys to use tools like this to aid you guys in making informed decisions. So I would recommend making an account here with Dune Analytics. And when you're on this page, just type in Hegic and click on Hegic V2. And here you'll get a set of really good analytics. For example, you could see how much the protocol has accumulated in fees, how many staking lots there are at any given moment. And you can even track the liquidity locked into the protocol. And the nice thing about using Ethereum and using Bitcoin as collateral is as the price of those assets goes up, even if more people don't provide liquidity to the protocol, this number is going to continue to increase. And I was showing you guys this earlier. This is a great tool to track the cumulative loss and profits for being a liquidity provider. And typically how it works is that with these incentives, the earlier you start, the better, because in the beginning, you don't have to share the rewards with as many people, but as more people find out about the protocol, your reward portion is going to be diluted over time. And secondly, since we're getting our Hegic tokens and they're traded on the secondary markets, there's a good potential that the price of our Hegic token is going to continue to rise. So if you start early and you start accumulating our Hegic tokens, and let's say you fast forward a month or two, there's a possibility that the Hegic tokens that you accumulated a month ago could be worth double, triple, or even maybe more. Now, I'm not going to go over all the analytics that they provide on this page. I suspect that they're going to continue to add more and more analytics here. But if you're planning to get involved in the Hegic ecosystem with the Hegic protocol, I strongly advise you guys to check out this analytics tool. Now, after watching this video, if you guys are interested in my real-time insights, I highly recommend that you guys give me a follow on Twitter. It's a great way for you guys to pick up character insights on me and also to figure out which projects I'm looking into. So if you guys want to give me a follow on Twitter, just click the link in the description below. With that being said, this is CryptoOneStop signing out. I'll talk to you folks next time. Bye.